Once again, Chilled Wine, Clark Bustard. Mirror's Edge, Mike Downey. Pondering Magic, Bill Watts. Eamon Shayna, Stephen Trites. Here they come. They're off and pacing from the outside. Eamon Shayna going for the early lead. At the cones, it's Chilled Wine. Then Pondering Magic. On the outside, that one now fourth, and on the inside, Mirror's Edge takes over third position. Chilled Wine, your leader by 2 1/4 over Eamon Shayna. Mirror's Edge third, Pondering Magic is the trailer. They head to the opening quarter. Bustard has Chilled Wine there, and he's leading it by 3 at this stage. Quarter in 31 1. Eamon Shayna second. Mirror's Edge and Pondering Magic rounding the barn turn for the first time. Past the 3/8 now with Chilled Wine on the lead. Eamon Shayna closing second and now takes over top spot. Chilled Wine is off stride at the cones. Eamon Shayna, Mirror's Edge, Pondering Magic the outside. And Chilled Wine has found his stride once again. Eamon Shayna continuing to lead past 5/8, and they'll go down the backside for the final time. Eamon Shayna with Pondering Magic. Looking sharp on the outside, now second. Mirror's Edge third, and Chilled Wine. As they go past 3/4, 2 leaders taking them there. Pondering Magic the outside, Eamon Shayna on the cones. 3/4, 135 2. The half was 103 1. Pondering Magic, Eamon Shayna, Chilled Wine on the outside third, and Mirror's Edge as they come for the finish. Eamon Shayna, Pondering Magic, Mirror's Edge, and Chilled Wine. Eamon Shayna triumphant in 2:05 3 last quarter, 30 1/5. In behind the gate, the field for qualifier 2, Miss Mimi, Stephen Trites, Contact Jones, Jimmy Smith, Milt with Ed Harvey, Escape Plan, Stacy Gay. They're off and pacing. Contact Jones and Miss Mimi battling for the early lead. Milt is sitting in third, and Escape Plan content to sit fourth as they go on for the opening 8th mile marker. And Miss Mimi has control past the 8th mile station by 2 1/2, maybe 3, over Contact Jones. Milt is third, and Escape Plan. Single file on their way to the quarter. Miss Mimi, Contact Jones, Milt, and Escape Plan. 1, 2, 3, 4 in program order, and past the quarter in 31 2. Miss Mimi continues to lead it round that barn turn. Contact Jones, Milt, and Escape Plan. Contact Jones has an eye to the outside from the pocket as they pace down the stretch. On their way to the half, and Miss Mimi continues to be in control. Contact Jones, Milt, and Escape Plan. And Miss Mimi had them past the half in 103 3. Miss Mimi, Contact Jones, Milt, and Escape Plan now tips to the outside from the rear of the field as they go for the 3/4 mile marker. Contact Jones is outside as well, up there challenging, but Miss Mimi has some more in reserve. 3/4, 135 2. 3 wide move from Escape Plan from the back of the pack. Miss Mimi and Escape Plan now up there against Milt and Contact Jones. Inside of an eighth of a mile to go. Miss Mimi, Escape Plan. Quickest of all on the outside of the track. Coming to the line. Very close, but Escape Plan got it over Miss Mimi and Milt. Time for the mile, 2:06 and 3. Last call at the mutuals. First of 8 this evening here at Fredericton Raceway. The field is in behind the gate. Hello America, Stacy Gay. Twilight Charm, Mike Downey. Windermere Nick, Stephen Trites. I Got a Rocket, Mike Campbell. S.T. Cammy, Todd Trites. Outside, Crowley Creek for Mark Haig. And the trailer, Shark Made Him and Gilles Berriot. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Twilight Charm goes for the early lead up against I Got a Rocket on the outside. Nifty move from the trailing position for Shark Made Him, and he's sitting in third spot at this stage as they go on round the turn, and they're past the opening 8th mile marker. Twilight Charm leads it. I Got a Rocket gets to the cones. Shark Made Him. S.T. Cammy is in fourth. Then Hello America, Windermere Nick, and the trailer Crowley Creek as they go past the quarter. Single file, and Mike Downey has them past that post with Twilight Charm in 30 seconds flat. Twilight Charm halfway around the barn turn. I Got a Rocket in the pocket. Then moving in third position, Shark Made Him. We've got some action to the outside of the racetrack. Hello America, not content to sit in fifth, and that one will get things moving on the outside of the track. There goes I Got a Rocket as well from second as they come for the half. Twilight Charm and I Got a Rocket on the outside, nose to nose as they were past that post in 1:01 and 2. Twilight Charm, I Got a Rocket, and Shark Made Him third. Then Hello America gapped off the cover in fourth. Racing in fifth, S.T. Cammy. Then Windermere Nick and Crowley Creek as they head down the backside. Final time. 3 inside, 4 of them out and going as they move on for 3/4. I Got a Rocket by a nose. Twilight Charm second. Then Hello America much closer, third on the outside, and that one gets set to tip out 3 wide. Halfway around the barn turn, 3/4 in 1:31. Twilight Charm moving with just over an eighth of a mile left to go. Then Hello America is moving as well as they come for the wire, spreading out 4 and 5 wide across the track. I Got a Rocket far outside for Hello America as they come for the line. Hello America got it by a slim margin on the outside of the track. Windermere Nick was in for second spot, and the time for the mile, 2:01 and 4. Here is your winner of tonight's opener. Hello America, 4-year-old daughter of All-American Ingot from the Dragon's Lair mare Hello, Halo, Hello. Bred by the Winback Farm of Maryland. Everett Hansen of Majorville, the owner. Stacy Gay trains and drives. It's the second win this season from 13 starts for the mare. Comes tonight in a time of 2:01 and 4. She will return $8.40 on the nose. Number 1, Hello America with Stacy Gay. Starters are in behind the gate for race number 2. Dainty Down with Charlie Miles. Lucky Leader, Stephen Trites. Meadowland Griffey, Todd Trites. Lips Like Sugar, Lonnie Stokes. Color Me Gone, Mark Haig, and the outside, $1 Million Dad with Steve Mahar. Gate is at the head of the stretch. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Quick to move, Meadowland Griffey is in search of the early lead, and on the outside, Lips Like Sugar is going to follow him briskly on the outside of the racetrack. Then moving up, Dainty Down is in third position. Lucky Leader is in fourth as they go past the opening 8th mile station. Color Me Gone is next, and $1 Million Dad from the rear of the field will move to the outside at this stage. And the field is well spread out as they go past the opening quarter. Meadowland Griffey showing the way by a length and a half in 29-1. Rounding the burn turn for the first time with Meadowland Griffey, Lips Like Sugar, up on the outside, quickly from the back of the pack, and now third, that is $1 Million Dad. He comes to challenge the leaders past 3/8 of a mile, and they'll pass in front of us for the first time on their way to the half. $1 Million Dad has taken over control on the outside of the track. He'll lead them past the half, ahead of Meadowland Griffey, and the half was reached in 1 minute flat. Moving in third, it's Lips Like Sugar. Then, Color Me Gone up on the outside now with no cover. Fifth position, Dainty Down, and the trailer is Lucky Leader. They go past 5/8 and head down the back stretch for the final time. $1 Million Dad leads it by 2.5. Moving up it is Meadowland Griffey in second, then Color Me Gone third, Lips Like Sugar, Dainty Down, and the trailer Lucky Leader 3/4 with $1 Million Dad in 1:30.3. Rounding the barn turn final time, $1 Million Dad. Meadowland Griffey is second. Lips Like Sugar right there in third spot with inside of 1/8 of a mile left to go. Back to the outside, Meadowland Griffey, but $1 Million Dad is cruising. Up top, $1 Million Dad gaining ground with every stride, and he's got the win. $1 Million Dad over Meadowland Griffey and Lips Like Sugar. In for the show, the time for the mile, 2 minutes, 2/5. Here's your winner of the second race of the evening. Number 6 is $1 Million Dad. Bred, owned, and trained by Phil Reed of Fredericton. Steve Mahar, the driver tonight. 3-year-old son of $1 Million Cam is from the Real Artist Mayor Pinchot. First win from 4 starts this campaign. And it's a brand new lifetime mark. 2 minutes, 2/5. Congratulations, number 6, $1 Million Dad. Owner Phil Reed and driver Steve Mahar. Field is in behind the gate for race number 3. We have a field of 7. Last Dance with Steve Mahar. Modern Will, Bill Watts. Grey Gust, Mike Campbell. Terrific Magoozer, Todd Trites. DG's Crosby, Stefan DeCourcy. The outside, Man Racing Joe with Gilles Berriot. Trailing Woodmere Sandollar and Stephen Trites. Here they come. They're off and pacing. DG's Crosby goes from the outside post and looks for the front. DG's Crosby will get it. On the outside, Man Racing Joe is quickly up there to challenge. The favorite is on the move in the early stages. Man Racing Joe now at the leader's wheel, and he will cruise on to the top for Berriot. As they go down the backstretch for the opening quarter, Man Racing Joe and DG's Crosby. Then it's Modern Will third. Last Dance in fourth. Woodmere Sandollar is next. Then it's Grey Gust and Terrific Magoozer. And they were on past the opening quarter in 29-1. And Man Racing Joe leads it. DG's Crosby is next. Modern Will is up next in third position as they go past 3/8. They'll pass in front of us for the first time on their way to the half. And Man Racing Joe continues to show the way. DG's Crosby second, Modern Will and Last Dance. Then Woodmere Sandollar, Grey Gust, and Terrific Magoozer single file as the leaders had them past the half in 58 3/5. On their way to 5/8 now. Man Racing Joe. DG's Crosby second, Modern Will in third. Then Last Dance and Woodmere Sandollar. Grey Gust, and making a move from the rear of the field, it's Terrific Magoozer. Down the backstretch, final time. And Man Racing Joe extending that lead with every stride. Modern Will comes to the outside from second against DG's Crosby. 3/4, 1:28.2. Man Racing Joe Modern Will, DG's Crosby. Last Dance is fourth as they come off the top of the turn, and Man Racing Joe has it firmly in control. And the race is for place at this point. Man Racing Joe has got it. Man Racing Joe the favorite. Then Modern Will and Last Dance got up for the third position. The time for the mile, 1:58 1/5. Here is your winner of race number 3, 6-year-old son of Racing Hanover from the Jean Hanover mare Eureka Becquet. Bred by Serge Leblanc, owned by Nancy Green, trained by Brian Embleton, and catch driven to victory tonight by Gilles Berriot. Second start of the season comes in a time tonight of 1:58 1 for Man Racing Joe. Your official winner, returning $3 on the nose. Congratulations, Nancy Green. Gilles Berriot, catch driving number 6, Man Racing Joe in the third. Field is in behind the gate. Race number 4, Furiously Fast with Mark Haig, Skill Factor and Mike Downey. Texas Treasure with Gilles Berriot, North Wind Molly, Mike Campbell. Ace on the River, Todd Trites, and the outside, Dusty Lane Eli, Stephen Trites. Gate is at the head of the stretch. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Texas Treasure goes for and holds the early lead. Ace on the River up second. He'll look for a seat on the cones and has it. And moving in third position, that is Furiously Fast as they go on past the opening 8th mile marker. Racing in fourth spot, Skill Factor. Then it's Northwind Molly and the trailer Dusty Lane Eli as they go single file on their way to the opening quarter. And Texas Treasure leads it by 2, and he's going to take them past that first post. Texas Treasure and Ace on the River, Furiously Fast is third. The quarter was achieved in 29 3. Halfway around the barn turn first time. Texas Treasure up now by 3. Ace on the River and Furiously Fast with Skill Factor with an eye to the outside from fourth, and they pace down the stretch for the opening half. North Wind Molly moves with cover now from fifth, and Dusty Lane Eli trails as they come for the half with Texas Treasure. Skill Factor first up, second on the outside. Then Ace on the River is third the half in 1:01 1. Moving in fourth, North Wind Molly. Then it is Furiously Fast in fifth, then Dusty Lane Eli. Past 5/8, they'll go down the backside final time. Texas Treasure, Skill Factor the outside second, Ace on the River is third, then North Wind Molly and Furiously Fast, Dusty Lane Eli, as this group is bunching up past 3/4, and Texas Treasure still holds the lead. 1:30 1. Third panel in 29 seconds flat. Rounding that barn turn final time with Texas Treasure. Ace on the River and Skill Factor with inside of 1/8 of a mile left to go. Texas Treasure, Skill Factor on the outside, and here comes Ace on the River from the pocket. Ace on the River is giving chase on the outside, but Texas Treasure holds on. Ace on the River second, and Skill Factor picked up the show. The time for the mile, 1:59 3/5. Here's your winner of the race number 4. Back-to-back victories for driver Gilles Berriot, this time around with Texas Treasure. Bred by the Winback Farm of Maryland, son of 3 Olives. He's 5 years old. From the Western Hanover mare, One Sad Sister. Owned by Billy Smythe of Fredericton. Second win of the season from 9 starts, and it's his fastest, equaling his lifetime record tonight in 1:58 1. Sorry, 1:59 3. That's the finish time. 1:59 3 for number 3, Texas Treasure, second win of the campaign. Starters are in behind the gate for the 5th. Nuco's Typhoon, Mark Haig. Hot Shot Mindale, Lonnie Stokes. $1 Million Jewel, Gilles Berriot. Billy and Bud, Charlie Miles. Magical Alex, Todd Trites, and Woodmere Sandman with Stephen Trites. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Magical Alex goes for the early lead from the far outside on the gate. And moving in second, that is $1 Million Jewel. Moving up third, Billy and Bud. Then racing in fourth is Nuco's Typhoon. Hot Shot Mindale is next, and the trailer Woodmere Sandman, the favorite, has some work to do from the rear of the field as they go down the backstretch for the opening quarter. Magical Alex up by 1.5 lengths. Then it's $1 Million Jewel. Moving up third is Billy and Bud, and Woodmere Sandman now has gotten to fourth on the outside. First up, Nuco's Typhoon is next, and the trailer Hot Shot Mindale. And on the outside, Woodmere Sandman is on the fly, and he has now taken over top spot after trailing in the early going. The quarter was 30-2. On the outside, Woodmere Sandman now takes over the lead. Magical Alex is second. $1 Million Jewel, and up on the outside comes Hot Shot Mindale. Billy and Bud is next, and the trailer now is Nuco's Typhoon as Woodmere Sandman took them past the half in 1:01.1. Next up is Magical Alex, racing in third spot. As they go on around the turn, $1 Million Jewel, then it's Billy and Bud. On the outside, some difficulties right there for Hot Shot Mindale. And now up the inside, Nuco's Typhoon. They'll head down the backstretch for the 3/4. Woodmere Sandman, Magical Alex, then $1 Million Jewel, and on the outside, Billy and Bud from fourth. Then it is Nuco's Typhoon and Hot Shot Mindale 3/4 in 1:31.1. Rounding the barn turn final time. Woodmere Sandman, Magical Alex second, Billy and Bud on the outside. $1 Million Jewel is right there in the battle for third as they come for the line. Woodmere Sandman trying to put him away. On the outside, Magical Alex in second, but Woodmere Sandman has got it over Magical Alex, and $1 Million Jewel picked up third position. The time for the mile, 2 minutes, 3/5. Here's your winner of the race, number 5. Officially, it's the number 7, Woodmere Sandman, a 3-year-old son of Western Success from the Camlock mare San Frangelica, bred by Wally Wood of Prince Edward Island, owned by Susan Seymour, Beverly Trites, and John Osborne, trained by Sheldon Watts, and driven to victory in his first start of the season by Stephen Trites. Time for the mile, 2 minutes and 3/5. For number 7, Woodmere Sandman and Stephen Trites. Field is in behind the gate for race 6. PH Catman, Todd Trites. Fighter Town Pilot, Mark Collett. Miramichi Murdoch, Mike Campbell. Georgie Girl, Mark Haig. Impish Art, Lonnie Stokes. Hijinks Benka, Gilles Berriot. Ashby Corner, Stephen Trites. Dream of Riches, Stacy Gay. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Miramichi Murdoch looks for the early lead. He's up against Fighter Town Pilot, and down on the cones, PH Catman is hustled out there at this point, and that moves Miramichi Murdoch out 3 wide for a moment or two, and they'll go past the opening 8th mile marker with Fighter Town Pilot and PH Catman. Moving up to third is Ashby Corner. Miramichi Murdoch has found the cones in 4th, racing in 5th spot. As they go on down the backstretch is Hijinks Benka. And Fighter Town Pilot is taken back and sits in second now on the inside as they go by the quarter in 29.1 with PH Catman. Fighter Town Pilot second, Ashby Corner third, then Miramichi Murdoch and Hijinks Benka. Georgie Girl is next with Impish Art up in 7th. And they're coming around the turn with Dream of Riches, the trailer at this point. And moving for the opening half with PH Catman showing the way. Fighter Town Pilot is back to the outside to challenge. He's not content with second position. Moving in third is Ashby Corner as they reach the opening half in 1 minute and 1/5. Miramichi Murdoch is fourth. Then Hijinks Benka moving in fifth position. He's the favorite and has some work to do at this stage. Racing up next, Georgie Girl in sixth. Then it is Impish Art and the trailer Dream of Riches as they go down the backside for the final time with PH Catman, and now Ashby Corner comes to second. On the outside, Fighter Town Pilot now third, Miramichi Murdoch and Hijinks Benka with cover in fifth. Then Georgie Girl and Impish Art and Dream of Riches as they go on round that turn. 3/4 was in 1:30 and 4. Off the top of the turn, PH Catman will try to hold off 4 or maybe 5 challengers. One of them, Ashby Corner, is coming to the front. Ashby Corner and PH Catman coming to the line. Ashby Corner, PH Catman, and Miramichi Murdoch got third spot. The time for the mile, 2 minutes, 2/5. Back-to-back winners on the program for driver Stephen Trites. Scoring here in the 6th with the number 7, Ashby Corner. 8-year-old son of Life Sign from the No Nukes mare Nova, bred by Frederick Hertrich of Delaware, owned by Beverly Trites and trained by Sheldon Watts. Time for the mile, 2 minutes and 2/5. First win from only 3 starts this season. Number 7, Ashby Corner. Second in a row for driver Stephen Trites. Starters are in behind the gate. Race number 7. Forever Finesse, Mike Downey. Hustler Hall, Mark Haig. Provoke Me, Gilles Berriot. Melody's Cookie Boy, Bill Watts. My Bright Penny, Mike Campbell. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Provoke Me is looking for the front against Forever Finesse, and moving into third position immediately is Hustler Hall as they go round the turn, and Forever Finesse wants the front. Forever Finesse has got it. Moving back in along the cones is Provoke Me, then Hustler Hall in third. Moving in fourth position, Melody's Cookie Boy, and the trailer, My Bright Penny, as they go down the backstretch now in single file. And Forever Finesse will take them past the opening quarter. Mike Downey had this one past the quarter in 29 and 4. Forever Finesse leading it. Then in second, Provoke Me, Hustler Hall to third. Racing in fourth is Melody's Cookie Boy and My Bright Penny as they come off 3/8, and they'll pace in front of us for the first time on their way to the opening half. And continuing to cut the numbers, Provoke Me in chase. He's in pursuit of Forever Finesse that leads it. Closing the gap is Hustler Hall, then Melody's Cookie Boy and My Bright Penny. They reach the half in 1 minute and 2/5. Forever Finesse, Provoke Me second, then racing in third, Hustler Hall. Melody's Cookie Boy is fourth, and My Bright Penny starts to get it in gear from the rear of the field. She's in pursuit of a third consecutive victory. But continuing to lead it, Forever Finesse is right up there against Provoke Me, and Hustler Hall has come to the outside from third. My Bright Penny and Melody's Cookie Boy with the 3/4 in 1:29 and 4. Rounding the barn turn for the final time. Forever Finesse now extending that lead. He's up against Provoke Me, and in along the cones, Melody's Cookie Boy coming to third at this point as they come from the top of the stretch and pace down the home stretch for the payoff. Forever Finesse, Provoke Me on the outside, My Bright Penny, but Forever Finesse is going to get there. Provoke Me second, in for the show, Melody's Cookie Boy, and the time for the mile, 1:59 and 1. Parading back to the winner's enclosure here in race number 7, it's number 1, Forever Finesse, bred by Don Porter of Belmont, Nova Scotia, owned by the Downey Racing Stable of St. John, trained and driven to victory by Mike Downey. Third win from 8 starts this season, and it's a season's best performance and also equals the lifetime record of 159-1 taken by Forever Finesse. 5-year-old son of Western Paradise from the Shore Patrol mare, On Patrol Finesse. Mike Downey selects the winning number in the Fredericton Horsemen's Association draw for the barbecue. We'll have the winner for you shortly. Longest shot on the board here with a quick mile, 159-1, Forever Finesse returning 12.70 on the nose. Field is in behind the gate. Race number 8. Nicole's Baby, Stacy Gay. Woodmere Big Splash, Todd Trites. 7 Signs, Ed Harvey. Choco du Ruisseau, Stephen Trites. Elm Grove Camrose, Mike Campbell. Full of Finesse, Mike Downey. Aries Andrew with Gilberto. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Nicole's Baby looking for the early lead. Full of Finesse from the far outside is right up there to challenge quickly, and he will make a decision and looks to settle in at the cones at this point as they roll on around the turn. Moving in third spot, that is Woodmere Big Splash as they go down the backstretch for the quarter. 7 Signs is fourth, Aries Andrew next, then Choco du Ruisseau, and the trailer is Elm Grove Camrose as they go past the opening quarter-mile marker now, and Nicole's Baby will take them past that post in a brisk 28-4. On round the barn turn for the first time. Nicole's Baby and Full of Finesse making the move from third. That is Woodmere Big Splash as they come off the top of the turn, and they'll pace down the stretch in front of us for the first time. Continuing to show the way, Nicole's Baby, then Full of Finesse. Nicole's Baby will be challenged now by Woodmere Big Splash up on the outside. 7 Signs going to move with cover. Then it's Elm Grove Camrose making a move from the rear of the field. Aries Andrew and Choco du Ruisseau. Time at the half, 58-4. Nicole's Baby showing the way. Up on the outside, Woodmere Big Splash will take over the lead. He's up by a half length now. 3 wide move. Elm Grove Camrose on the outside is advancing. In against 7 Signs in fourth. This field is bunching up. Elm Grove Camrose, Woodmere Big Splash on the outside as they go past 3/4 in 28-3 and rounding the barn turn for the final time. Woodmere Big Splash and Elm Grove Camrose has a nose in front on the outside. Inside of an 1/8 of a mile left to go. Elm Grove Camrose and Woodmere Big Splash, 7 Signs battling for third against Aries Andrew, but Elm Grove Camrose got it over Woodmere Big Splash and 7 Signs, and the time for that mile, 1:58 2/5. Here at the track, owned by Paul Burgess of Fredericton, bred by Bob Gordon of Elmsdale PEI. He's a 6-year-old son of Racing Hanover from the troublemaker mare Mystical Rose. Paul also trains, and Mike Campbell catch drives tonight. First win in 3 starts this year for the gelding in a time of 1:58-2. Number 5, Elm Grove Camrose with Mike Campbell.